Knockout game is a myth, says the New York Times. USA Today says the knockout game was just a figment of white fear. Black on white racial violence, sometimes called the knockout game, ridiculous, said reporters all over the country. But the knockout game attacks just kept happening by the hundreds. Once and for all, let's document them with videos, victims, stories, audio clips, and links that we can show to reporters, talk show hosts, family, friends, and deniers of all kinds. And let's keep them recent. Between this book and the White Girl Bleed a Lot website, my YouTube channel, and Facebook page, this is by far the most complete collection of knockout game stories and links and audio clips ever assembled. All this on top of the chapter of the knockout game from White Girl Bleed a Lot. And everything comes with links. Plus, if you go to my website, you can find a video where I assembled many of the attacks into one video. So once and for all, let's bury the myth that the knockout game is a lie. That's why I wrote the book. That's why I created the YouTube video. That's why this book and this audio book has the largest collection of links and stories ever assembled about the knockout game. That's why you have to share it, post it, talk about it, give it away, spread the word. There's no other reason to listen to this book or to read this book. We simply can't wait for the media to figure this out. To quote the great one, Breitbart, we are the media. By the time the knockout game became a national buzzword in November of 2013, I had been writing about it for 2 years. First in White Girl Bleed a Lot, then dozens of other times afterwards at WND.com, FrontPage.com, Breitbart, American Thinker, Daily Caller, and lots of other places. Critics liked it. Thomas Sowell, Alan West, Breitbart, Joseph Farah, Thomas Lifson, The Daily Caller, WND, American Thinker, David Horowitz, Jamie Glazov, and others said I was ahead of the curve, way ahead. Others like the Los Angeles Times and the Village Voice and Salon said I was making the whole thing up. National Talk Radio host Tom Hartman said White Girl Bleed a Lot caused the knockout game. By reporting it, I caused it. MSNBC said White Girl Bleed a Lot caused the Boston Marathon bombing. So there's a lot of craziness surrounding the knockout game and its denials. Same kind of denial people use to ignore and deny other episodes of black mob violence and black on white crime that is wildly out of proportion. To deny the knockout game is to deny the existence of black on white, black on Asian, black on gay, black on senior, black on women, black on young, black on old, black on handicapped crime, which reporters and others do all the time. These denials cannot survive the truth. So let's present the truth here without racism, without rancor, without apologies, with lots of videos and lots of links, and that's what this audio book is a part of. Why don't we start with a definition of the knockout game? Pretty simple. The knockout game is people beating the hell out of somebody just for the hell of it. The knockout game is black people beating the hell out of somebody just for the hell of it. That's pretty much it. And without animosity, there is no violence. So we will talk about racial hostility and animosity as well, and how today black racial hostility towards white people and others is now mainstream. The knockout game is an example of racial violence, often spontaneous, often marked with laughter and videos. Sometimes players call it the knockout game, sometimes they don't. Let's not make it too complicated. Start with some black people, find a white person, Asian will do. Hit them as hard as you can, as long as you like, or until your arms are tired or the victim is knocked out or dead. Sometimes there is robbery, sometimes planning, sometimes video, sometimes they call it something else. Polar bear hunting, hitting woods, as in Peckerwoods. Sometimes they don't call it anything at all except having fun attacking people. That's why there's always laughing.